Oh, hey, Brave Masters. It's Jenna going live from Houston, Texas. I got my sunshine halo going on. How are you guys? So we are going live. I just wanted to jump in today and offer a little training session. And if you are here live with me, definitely open to some Q&A if you have questions. I'm just in this conversation for myself and for my clients, etc. What is that one thing, or what's in the way of like quantum leaping your business? Like what do you need, right? So I wanted to jump in here and be available to you for that, certainly. And just what's the questions on your mind? What are you facing today? It's Wednesday, and you've got a lot on your plate, I'm sure. And so I wanted to be available to you for a moment. And also, I want to have this conversation. I love working with my clients because it always brings up questions and ideas and everything. And we had a group call yesterday, and we were talking about basically, we were talking about our delivery funnels and what are you selling? How much are you selling it for? What are your price points? And do you know what they are, right? And is it easily accessible? And so it's important to know right off the bat what you're selling and how much you're selling things for, so that it raises your confidence. It's kind of like you are matter of fact when you talk to people, and you're not trying to figure it out as you're looking to work with someone or see if you're a good fit for each other. And so in that conversation, it also brought up what I call the law of confidence. And what does that mean? And what, how do you increase your confidence in your business and life, for that matter? And so for me, I have a distinction about self-confidence and confidence. And I believe self-confidence is more about, you believe in yourself overall, right? You have this level of self-esteem that is, high level, and it's like, there's an underlying belief that you can figure it out. You can do this, you can make it happen, and those kind of things. And I know those thoughts, there's things that can waver around that, and that's just some mindset work that might need to happen. But self-confidence is just that overall belief in yourself, in my opinion. And then we have confidence. So there's a lot of talk about confidence, and I just believe confidence, number one, is a state of mind, and it's a choice. It's either you say yes I am, or yes I'm not, or no I'm not. And so that's what I wanted to talk about. And so sunshine, hold on. I'm turning on my comments because, hey, Dorothy, I see you watching. Thank you. Welcome. And so I just wanted to talk about this conversation called confidence first and foremost. And it was related yesterday to pricing our services. And so what I saw is that for me, what I call the law of confidence is about taking action. It's about, it's kind of like, if you don't know if something's going to work, you're less confident. Or if you've never spoken before in public, you're definitely less confident, right? I've been there. You haven't done a Facebook Live before, you're less confident in it. So the confidence is just a state of being in a moment of lack of experience. So if law of confidence is about action and experience and stepping into something that might be uncomfortable or what have you, but it's not something that you are, it's just something that you be for the moment, right? It's temporary, in my opinion. And so as we get into action in our business and our lives, or, whatever we're up to, then I believe confidence rises, and we turn it off and on. We say, yes, I'm self-confident, but I'm not so confident in this because I haven't done it 20 million times. And that's the difference. I think confidence is something that that it just comes with the action and experience that you choose. And so if that's the case, then we're all confident. We're confident in what we know. We're confident in what we have experience in. We're confident in the things that we've done a million times, right? And so look back at all the different things that you have done in your life where it's kind of like getting on the bike for the first time, or starting a new job. I mean, the confidence is increased by the time and the commitment to it and the experience. Hey, Joyce Brown, I see you watching. Say hello if you're here. Glad you're here. And so the confidence is coming from, number one, you outward, not the circumstance or something outside of you. And notice that when you are in the experience of having done it before, you're more confident. So I think we just have this conversation that confidence is something we have to, we have to, I don't know, go get a degree in or something. And it's really not that complicated. And so when we were talking about pricing, I have this model or this system process, whatever, called the Ascension pricing model. And I've, mentioned it before, but it's really about building confidence around your pricing. And if you're not confident in what you're charging, meaning you're not stepping 100% into what you really want to charge, notice what your confidence level is first. And then second, ascending your pricing will help you gain confidence. So if confidence is a problem, then that might be a way to do that. And so what that looks like is, if you say that you think your program's worth, $5,000 or whatever you're charging, that higher level program or product that you're selling, and yet you haven't ever done it before, it's new and you haven't offered it, you're kind of at the beginning of the process, so you don't have any clients inside of it. However, you've got 20 years experience, you can deliver results, you can, that something about the subject matter that you're going to offer as a result of this product and program. Number one, look there for the level of confidence, right? So, because we tend to, in my experience of working with people, we diminish that. It's like, oh, well, this is brand new and so I'm not confident, and therefore how can I charge for it? And yet the reason you're setting it up or adding that product or program is because you've got years of experience with it. So if that's true, then your confidence level that you choose should be there for the sake of the result that you're going to provide. And the pricing is another confidence mechanism. So if you're, it's like you've never asked for the money, if you never asked for $5,000, your confidence in that may be lower. So I say ascend your pricing. And what that means is start at 3,000, ask two people and get two people to sign up at the 3,000 mark, then raise it to 4,000. 4,000, get two people to sign up at that price point, then step into the 5,000, because then you're stretching yourself versus stressing yourself, and you're building the confidence and the social proof and the demand, and all of that starts to come into play. And so this was just the conversation we were having yesterday about how to raise your confidence level in your pricing specifically. But I think this goes for anything. Speaking, right? We have a big conversation about speaking because I know that that's a way to grow your business. A lot of you guys are in the Brave Speaker program. And if you're not and want more information about that, let me know. But it's that's going to take practice, and it's going to take experience. It's going to take action in order to feel the confidence inside of your speaking marketing strategy. So anything we do newly, anything we do that we haven't done a million times, I believe is just a place for us to up-level our confidence. And the law of confidence, I'm creating that, is a place of action, practice, experience, and believing in yourself, right? So the more you believe in yourself, the more you take action, the more you get the experience. The law of confidence says, I am confident in this, right? And so that's what I offer. So if you guys are here live, I know there's a few of you watching. I just want to hear from you. I want to know, number one, are you speaking? I know a couple of you watching. I know for a fact you guys are in the Brave Speaker program. Are you getting visible? Are you using those strategies? What's going on for you? And any questions you have in your business, here's today, you woke up today, what is it that you're facing today? Or this week that you may have a question about, and type it in the comments. And if you're on replay, hashtag replay, then you can certainly put your questions in the comments as well. And so I just wanted to speak to this because I feel like it's this place where people use, I'm not confident in that, or I don't have any confidence around that as a reason or an excuse not to do something. And the truth is confidence requires the action and the experience and sometimes the uncomfortableness in order to gain it, or in order to totally feel that, right, in your business or life. So that's what I offer you. And I just noticed this from my own journey, is that the places where it's like I've got self-confidence. I know I can do things. I know I've done a lot of things. I've accomplished a lot of things. I've fallen down a lot of times, but I was able to get back up. So that too is confidence building. And what are we saying to ourselves about confidence that's holding us back? Meaning we're using it as an excuse or reason. So Joyce checking in here, speaking next week. It's all practice. Yeah, awesome. Speaking next week. How'd you get that speaking gig? I'm curious. I don't know if it was on your calendar already, but just curious how you picked that up. That's amazing. And you're an amazing speaker already. So yeah, more practice. And are you using the new magnetic talk system? So just wondering how that's going. And so what else? I wanted to also say that we were talking yesterday, and pricing is, it's a hot topic. It's kind of like, I talk a lot about elevating your value and charging what you're worth with people, and charging what you're worth is, I think, part of that law of confidence as well. And so one of the things we were talking about is, well, how do you choose those prices, right? And then will the market bear it? But I think what's important about that is just making sure that you are clear on what you're positioning yourself, how you're positioning yourself in the market, as well as, looking at your experience already. Just because you're creating a new program or something like that doesn't mean you don't already have experience in it and the results to back it up. And do you have social proof? Do you have clients that are going like, this works, and therefore it's valuable? And pricing yourself accordingly. So clearly it's a process. I work a lot with clients to price their products and services, because it's just something to get a bird's eye view on, because there's a lot of different variables, and it's not just about being reactive to the market thinking, oh, they can't afford it, right? That is a symptom of not picking your position in the market. So do you want to be Walmart that is about competing on price, or do you want to be Neiman Marcus and competing on value, right? And just being who you are, pricing it accordingly, and then following through with the marketing, branding, and sales strategies to back that up. So anyway, that's my advice on pricing. And upping your pricing confidence as well is asking for it. The Ascension model, I think, works like a charm. And I've done that in my own business. I didn't start out charging what I charge today for a VIP day. It was at least half, if not less than half, like 30% of what I charge today, because I hadn't done them before. Like the first time I'm asking for a VIP day, I hadn't done it before, right? So, it's like 5 years ago. So you start where you start, and then you ascend upwards, and you get the social proof, and you get the confidence, and you experience it for yourself, and you experience it through the eyes of your client. And therefore, you have a right to step into your value of it, especially as you have results from it, in the eyes of your client. So that's one way to look at it. So yes, if you're here live, any questions that you may have about growing your business, or pricing, or confidence, or anything, I would love to hear, and just put it in the comments. And I'll be happy to jump back on and answer those questions if you don't have anything currently while you're watching live. And I just, let me check in on the comments. Let me see if there's anything else. I know there's a little delay on my, what I see on the screen and what I'm saying on the camera are two different things. Yeah, so thank you, Dorothy. Thanks, Joyce, for watching live, and congrats, Joyce, on your speaking gig next week. I know you're a brave speaker. Tell me how that goes. How do you convert? Are you using any of the new conversion strategies in the program that you're in? And yeah, I just want to know what turns out for you. So text me or something. And Dorothy, thanks for being here as well. So I'm going to let you guys go, get back to work. And again, I just wanted to offer that kind of insight for the day. Please post your questions, #replay if you're watching this after the fact, after the live. and still leave your question. I will come back to it and help you out. So thanks for being here, and I love you guys. Thank you so much. I really am so excited about this group. It's really expanding, and we're adding new people every day. And there's just amazing energy that's starting to happen. And just to think, like a year ago, I revived the group. It wasn't even in existence. I had like 40 people in it. I basically took a group that I did a challenge in and revived it. And here you all are, like we're growing like every single week. So it's just really exciting to see that. And it is a place for us to connect and support each other. And I just am excited about all that. So keep up the great work, and I'll see you on the inside and on the next Facebook Live. So again, let me know what you need, and I'll be happy to respond. Talk to you guys soon. Thanks.